Hi, I'm Dana. Today we're doing another body doubling video because I really need to change my bed and I'm very simply fucking not. It's been longer than I want to admit to at this point. Like, it is getting to a point where I feel gross getting into bed at night. So we're changing my bed. I'm gonna have a shower, I'm gonna watch a movie. I'm going to try to stop feeling physically sick with pure anxiety and fear and dread and terror. I'm not... See, realistically, with the way that, like, the steps I'm taking to improve my life, things are getting better and are going to get significantly better. But right now, while I'm trying to make things happen and figure things out, it's fucking horrible. Yeah. Absolute bonus points for people that know that's Super Handsome Peep Show. I always feel like I'm calling it the wrong thing when I call it Peep Show, but that is in fact what Peep Show was called. Oh, I hate changing my fucking bed. I know I say this, I was gonna say every time I've done a video like this, but I think this is the only time I've actually done a body doubling change my bed with me video. But I fucking need a new mattress so badly. That's the thing, is I think my bed is fine. Not great, not good, but fine. And then I go and stay somewhere and I'm like, oh, this is how a bed can feel, is it, huh? Like, my bed is very much not a comfortable place. And honestly, for me, that might be for the best, because I think I would spend a lot more time in it otherwise. Oh my god, I can't even get this fucking mattress protector to sit properly. Why was I just possessed by fucking Matthew Berry? God. Okay, we have a mattress protector on, which didn't even fucking come off. Like, yeah. Now we need to find my fitted sheet. At least I don't... The other sheet that I have is one that I have to, like, fold on. Like, every time I do it, I feel like I'm a matron. Like, I don't know where or why or what of. Like, perhaps like an orphanage or an all-girls boarding school. I feel like a matron when I do it. I feel like very old-worldy. But this is so much easier. So for anyone that's new here, we're quite adept in now, but body doubling videos are where I do a thing that I need to get around to and I chat bollocks, and you can do whatever the fuck you want with that. You can do something you've been meaning to get around to, you can sit and listen, you can do something fun like practicing some art, doing some drawing, whatever you fancy. You can very simply just sit and listen, sit and watch, have it on background. It's all up to you. But it means that I'm actually getting something done that I need to do. And it's normally putting my laundry away, but I need to change my bed. I am quite embarrassed by how out of breath changing my bed makes me. But that's my fitness level. Changing my bed, strenuous activity. Oh, my hip just clipped. So yeah, like I said, I'm just living in an absolute pit of anxiety. I'm so scared, I'm so frightened. It's one of those where I'm taking steps, but then those steps need other steps to fulfill to make a full staircase to get to where I want to be. And I feel like any of them could just drop at any moment, like a trapdoor, and my entire staircase will tumble, and I will be left with nothing, exactly where I was previously. And I really don't want that to happen. But it's one of those things where it's not likely to happen, but it is always a possibility, you know? Okay, let's sort my pillows next. Oh, I hate doing this. I never know if I should say my shoulders or my neck. It's the part, you know when men get really muscly and it looks like there's a skinny man in a big man? The bit that's sticking out that looks like a skinny man is the bit that's hurting really badly. And I keep massaging it and trying to help, and it makes it so much worse to touch. So I need to stop touching it, you would think, but I can't. I just keep poking it and being like, oh, that does really hurt, doesn't it? And like, it does, yeah. Every time you poke it, you think that, babes. You can stop poking it. I really need new pillows as well. There's all sorts of new shit that I need to get, and I can't deal with thinking about any of it, never mind actually doing it or affording it. It's all... I feel like I'm going to shut down completely at some point. Like, I literally feel like my brain is going to turn off and I'm going to just be comatose for a bit. Genuinely, I've never had this feeling of like, I don't have the capacity for this to this degree. You know, like there's been a lot of times that I've thought like, I don't have the capacity for this, and I've still pulled through and just managed it. But I'm having moments where like, I feel like I'm going to turn off. Like my body doesn't feel right, and my brain doesn't feel right, and I'm not okay. And I have full faith that within not too long a time period, I will get to a point where I am okay, and this will all seem like a silly little overreaction. But right now in this moment, I don't feel like I'm overreacting. Everything feels absolutely petrifying and horrible, and I don't feel like I can handle it in the slightest. But I have to. I'm gonna have to. It's gonna continue for a little bit and be horrible and stressful and just... It's one of those things as well where I don't want to whinge and complain and moan too much, because I'm getting my way. I'm getting the things I want. They're just taking some work and some time to get them. And I'm also the most supported that I've ever been in my life. And like, I wish I could just be a bit more chill and a bit like, I do recognise the good things that I have in place and the things, like I am very appreciative and grateful for a lot of things at the minute, but that just doesn't outweigh the constant anxiety that is making my stomach swirl and my chest feel tight and making me feel like my head isn't quite connected to my body, and I just don't feel like I can fucking do anything. Like I don't have the capacity for anything. I'm so completely overfilled and burnt out, and there's just more and more to do all the fucking time. But like I say, I am doing the things that will mean that things get better and things get nicer, and I can just live a happier life, I hope. See, it's the thing of like, even once I get through the things that I'm currently dealing with, I know that's how life is. There's going to be a whole new host of problems and issues that I need to deal with, and I'm just trying not to think about them. I'm just trying not to deal with it. I don't have the capacity to worry about things I don't currently have to worry about, you know? I have more than enough things to worry about in this current moment. Like even speaking right now, I'm having a thing that I've never had while doing a video before, where I'm not talking, I'm listening to myself. The words are coming, like it's like, what is it, like unconscious writing or like subconscious writing? The thing that like psychics do where they pretend like writing's coming and it's not them doing it. And like, to be fair, I don't think they're necessarily pretending in the way of like faking it so much as like pretending in the way of like, you're so into this and so believing in it that it's happening for you, even though like it's not a ghost coming through right now, is my opinion. I could be wrong, but it feels like that. Like I know that I have to speak and say things for the video, so I am, but I'm not actually, like, no thought has gone into any word that's come out of my mouth. Like it has, but it hasn't, because I'm not doing it. Like I am hearing the words as they come out and being like, yeah, I agree with that. I'm not making them happen. I'm not making them come out. And I am, but I'm not. So I don't know what that is. Maybe it's just average normal dissociation. I don't really know, because every mental health issue I've ever had was just blamed on anxiety and depression. And then when I was diagnosed as autistic, they were like, oh, there we go, that's the answer to everything now. So no one will listen to me. And I'm like, it seems like I have some extreme traits of OCD that are actually really affecting my life, and various other things that are just, they don't seem to be entirely autism related, but because I'm aware that like I'm experiencing it and I'm not just crazy, no one takes it seriously, and they're like, oh, you'll be like, you're so self-aware, you'll be fine, you just need to make some friends, you just need a support system. And like, those things are helpful, but they don't fucking fix anything, you know? Oh, thank God we're done with the, oh, I say thank God we're done with the pillows. I have to do the duvet now. I hate changing the duvet cover. Right, can Americans, I don't know, I don't look at my analytics because it scares the shit out of me, to be honest with you, but I don't know how many Americans actually watch my videos, if any, or like maybe it's other places too, maybe Canadians can help me out, maybe Canada does it too. Comforters, so you just have a blanket, like I stayed in America, but I was given a duvet, I was given a proper duvet with a cover. What the fuck's a comforter? How are you washing that? I don't understand. I used to watch a lot of the like college, like when I was like 16, I was convinced that I was going to somehow go to an American college for like my university experience. So I watched lots of like dorm moving halls and stuff, and everyone always had the cutest comforters. And I'm just like, okay, but what about when you spill something on that? Because you're in college, you're going to spill something on it. Like, just how are you cleaning it? I don't understand. What riveting content you have from me today. Oh, fucking hell. I was about to say, why is my duvet so big? But it's because I bought a king size duvet cover because I like having plenty of fucking blanket. And I also got it while I was still with my horrible ex, so that tells you how fucking old it is now. And he was an absolute blanket stealer, and so am I, to be fair. So we needed lots of blanket, but I regret it every single time I change it. But I'm happy with it every time I go to sleep. So we live, we move, we thrive, we try. I'm trying so hard, and everything is trying me too. My shoulders hurt so much. Why are heads built so heavy? Like my neck and shoulders and spine weren't built to hold up this massive fucking log I have on top of it. Oh god. I hope other people are having a fucking nicer experience of life than I am at the minute. It's just all so stressful. And a dead spider just came out of my fucking duvet cover, so I'm adoring that. We're just going to pretend that didn't happen to me because I hate it. At least it was dead. At least it was dead. I'm going to hoover my room after this video. I didn't like that. That didn't need to be an experience I had today. The upside though is that I do speak to some of my neighbours for the first time in my entire life right as I'm about to move, and we all have a spider issue. I thought that I was doing something like seriously wrong. I don't know, I'm looking for the lens. I thought I was doing something really, really wrong to be finding so many spiders around my house and around the yard. And like, I opened my front door at one point and a spider just dropped down in front of me that was apparently living on top of my front door. And I thought I was doing something like so wrong or so gross, or like, I don't even know. I was just like, I'm doing something like disgusting that somehow attracts spiders. But having spoken to my other neighbours, like one of them's constantly paying a different neighbour to like £10 a time to kill spiders for her. We've all got that happening. So I don't think it's a me thing, but also, why are there fucking spiders everywhere? And also, when there's so many fucking spiders, why are there still so many fucking flies? Do your job. Do your fucking job, you bastards. Like, you're sitting here scaring me, and I don't feel comfortable moving them myself, and I don't want to kill them, so I don't get my neighbour to do it. I'm gonna have to stand on my bed to do this. So I just have spiders fucking living with me. I don't like it at all. And I don't really... At least the living ones I see, and I'm like, okay, you live over there. That dead one didn't need to jump scare me like that from beyond the grave. See, and that's the thing as well, is that like, that genuinely panicked me there, and I don't feel like I had a reaction. Like I don't want to edit that part, because I don't want to see the way that even when I'm panicked and something really like jump scares me and frightens me, I'm just like, oh, there was a spider. Like, that was what I realised with like my America vlogs as well, is the amount of times that I was like having an outer body experience due to the joy I was experiencing and what I was seeing, and then I'd look at the footage and I'd just be like stood there with my fucking Sonic slushy like, cool. And like inside I was buzzing with joy, but on the outside I'm just like, yeah, that's alright, isn't it? Like, there's so many things like that where I'm like, is that trauma because I've never been like allowed to, like, I've never gotten a positive reaction from showing an emotion, no matter, like I have more recently from friends and family, but growing up I never experienced a positive reaction to me showing any sort of emotion, positive or negative. Is that because of that? Or is it just because I'm autistic and have quite a flat effect? And when I'm like making videos and talking to friends and doing things, I don't want to say I put it on, because it is who I am, but it's also not, you know, like there is a level to which I am putting it on, because like it's not necessarily like natural or normal to me. And I like it, it is how I am. It's not hard for me to put on. It's not the same as like when I'm masking, but also it's very intentional still, you know, like I have to decide that I'm going to do it and also have the energy to be able to. And I've had lots of times that I've cancelled with friends and they've been like, oh, why are you okay? And I'm like, I'm actually fine, but I don't have the energy to be like fun, laughy Dana that you know. So you're gonna be like, I've had it when I haven't cancelled, and every like 15 minutes they're like, are you sure you're okay? And I'm like, yeah, I am, but this is the me that I am when I'm on my own, you know? It's not the me that I am when I'm with other people. So you don't recognise me as being okay, but I am completely fine. But I can see why it would be like weird for people that know a certain version of me to not be faced with that version while hanging out, you know? Oh, we're so close to being done. I just need to like put everything back on and make it look the way that I need it to feel comfortable with being alive. which is honestly quite often the most time consuming and difficult part. So let's get to it. Oh, I really just want to be done with this. I don't want to have to hoover. Oh god, now I flipped the spider to as well, like loads of things on, I'm gonna encounter him again. Oh, I don't want to. Why don't this go flat? There we go, that's absolutely not correct and I don't feel good about it and I need to change it. I swear to god, if this is the thing that gives me a fucking meltdown today. We're so close to being done. Don't do this to me. You're getting like a real vintage YouTube moment. This is how I used to film videos in like 2011 when I first had a YouTube channel. I'd set up my little webcam and be like, hi, but no one cared, so I stopped. But I started again. I don't know when the video cut out. At some point my storage ran out and I'd usually like do things to make that not a thing anymore. I don't have it in me. This is one of those times that I'm like, oh, I'm like really deeply, like I am burnt out. You know, like I'm deeply at the point where like I can only force myself to do so many things. When I deeply like, I'm like, I don't have the capacity, like I can't. But we can finish off my bed a bit quick because all I need to do is make sure that fucking spider isn't here and put my X-Files blanket onto my bed. We are now done and my hoover's already upstairs, so I can just hoover my floor a bit quick and get rid of that spider. I can wash my bedding. Everything is a little bit more okay. I'm gonna, fingers crossed, have a shower. I don't actually know what time it is. I'm looking at my phone when I'm filming over here. So yeah, that's the end of this video. Sorry I've just been whinging and quite negative and not the most fun. I'm not having a fun time. Like it's... like I say, it will be fun. I am doing what I need to have a better life, but right now it's just stressful and horrible. And I don't feel like I have it in me. It's another time that I'm just having to be like, pretend you're not burnt out to complete this thing, babes. And I really hope that this is the time that I actually get to have a period of real rest and real recuperation, to not be constantly just falling in and out of burnout and just constantly like... I don't think I've fallen out of burnout at any point in the last like decade. I've just had times that I'm more able to stave it off or times that it's not quite so severe. But I'm going to shut up now. So, quite frankly, if you do want to help me out and make me a bit less anxious, you can join me on Patreon or send me money on Ko-fi. You don't have to, but it's an option and you can. And I'm trying really hard to get my first month's rent together and I'm fucking terrified of having to pay double rent and not being able to move into my new place, and it's a whole thing and I'm so scared. And yeah, so that's the thing. You can also like and subscribe here. Obviously my videos are monetized, so if you wanted to watch alone I might get paid a bit more from YouTube, and that would be... it won't be much, let's face it. The views to money payout thing is shit, but you can do that as well if you don't want to like specifically give me your money, or if you don't have it, whatever. Oh, see, this is why I never ask people to like give me money or like join me anywhere else or whatever, because I just feel awkward and mean about it. There's no actual pressure. You don't have to do whatever the fuck you want. I just want us all to be happy and live nice lives, and it's really hard, but I'm trying my best to do it with mine. And I really hope that we all get the opportunity to live nice lives and have a nice time. So yeah. You can also find me over on TikTok, Blue Sky, or Blue Sky, Instagram, whoever you are, wherever you are. I hope you have a lovely morning, evening, day, afternoon, week, month, year, and I will see you again in a couple of days, not on a webcam camera that looks really weird.